Hi, I wanted to take some time today to address the whole transition with TD Ameritrade and Schwab. So people are starting to get a number of communications related to it, and I just wanted to help provide some clarity and communication on the whole subject. And so anyway, that's what I wanted to go over today. So just to be clear, the TD Ameritrade and Schwab merger was actually completed in October of 2020. So it's actually already been one company, although they've had two different platforms from the two different companies that have been operating kind of side by side. So it's really more of a merger into a single system, but it is already under the Schwab ownership. So it's maybe not as the type of transition that you might have been envisioning. But I will say I'm very excited about it. Going back a little bit in history, for a very long period of time, I was with Pro Equities, as many of you know. Some of you have been clients for 30 years, and the clearing firm was Pershing, which is part of Bank of New York. And I just really, doing my research, thought they were a little antiquated, and I looked at, like, who do I think is the best in the industry? Who is really independent? Who's unbiased? Who puts me in the best position to, offer the best total solution? And, being an experienced advisor in 2014, I could have gone anywhere. I had JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, LPL, Merrill Lynch, Edward Jones, could have ggone to any of them, and they would have paid for me to move my client book of business to them. But after everything, all my research and time and things like that were done, there was really two that stood out. TD Ameritrade and Schwab. And, it was kind of a tough decision. Each of them had their advantages and disadvantages. And just based on some of the things that especially TD Ameritrade leading the technology, they had the best technology in the industry, moving forward, I decided to go with TD Ameritrade. Anyway, fast forward a number of years, and now the two are coming together. So I think it's really going to be a blending of two amazing companies that I think provide the best solution in our industry to all our clients. The toolbox that we have is absolutely amazing. It's broad, some of the best technology. One of the tools that we use in your industry or for our clients is iRebound, which is a special rebalancing tool that makes it very easy for us to rebalance your portfolios. Nobody else in the industry has had that, except TD Ameritrade. It was one of the things that Schwab wanted badly. And so now, anyway, they have access to that. So anyway, like I said, two amazing firms, two of my top choices, now all under one entity. And so I think everybody's going to be thrilled. Everything going forward is, I think, really going to be amazing. But there is a transition period. So they're bringing everything under one platform. Everything is going to be identified under the name of Schwab. There is talk about, kind of a blend of the two names, but it's all going to be under the name of Charles Schwab. And they're flipping the switch as far as all the technology Labor Day weekend. So the first thing that I've been encouraging people to do is to make sure that for your TD Ameritrade accounts that you have logged in, your information is current with a TD Ameritrade advisor client. Some of you use it on a regular basis, so you don't need to worry anything about it. Some of you never really log into that. You just go through our wealth management site to see your balances. And so for those of you that haven't, I would make sure that you log into to your TD Ameritrade site, make sure that all of your information is current, because it's going to be a key in how they're doing all this transition. It also has, make sure your most current email is in there. That's another very important aspect of the transition. But I know another questions I have is people like, are you still going to be my advisor? Absolutely. Nothing changes. Nothing changes on your accounts. All of the different institutional money managers that we use are all on the platform. So no changes in your accounts, or this is not requiring any changes in your accounts. One thing that will happen on that Labor Day weekend is, on that switch, is everybody will be receiving new account numbers. It's part of the technology transition process that that they have come about. But what I think is great is that they've really taken their time to try to make this just an amazing transition Like I said, the merger happened, or the acquisition happened clear back in October of 2020. So it's going to be almost a 3-year time period that they've taken to try to make sure that everything is, top notch. I'm anticipating more technology as far as ease of getting transition, any type of, if you need money from your account, communications and things like that. There's some things that look like they're going to be even simpler, for the whole money management end of things. So we'll be in contact. Feel free to reach out at any time. Really nothing much you have to do other than make sure that you're current on your login for your, TD Ameritrade advisor client. That's the main thing that you need to do at this time. But very excited. I think you're going to be thrilled with everything going forward. I'm excited about it, and I think you should be too. Hopefully this was helpful, and have a great day. Thank you.